Last week, Will was talking about some number one rags with the toy producer, and our girl got to use the real Tega sword. But hang on, that's not our girl. Well, actually, that is. See, Tega sword changed her face so she can go on an undercover mission. But just like all the wishes, it had a side effect. And Tega sword is out, having an appointment with a doctor. So Sumapoyo was hating, but the blue guy complimented her. So she's hyped. And yes, this feels tacked on, but it's for the kids that are watching. They want to ease the kids into this new change and explain why this girl's face just changed because they can't tell them about what happened behind the scenes. Also, it's funny. Yup. Meanwhile, Hoeru being scared of everything. But why is everything scary? Well, it's because of no one, I believe. So we need our Scooby-Doo's nose to find them. Oh wait, there they are. Good job, Scooby-Doo. And it's a little guy. Oh no, it's not a little guy. And inside that little guy's mansion, everyone is scared because he is the number one scaring monster or whatever. But Sumino is happy. She gets to be in a haunted house. The team gets split into three, and Blue asks our boy about that Courage the Cowardly Dog title, but Hoyo isn't about that title, so he has to prove that he's not a scary dog by seeing a ring rip off and running away. And we see two completely different reactions from mustard and oil. And Green forgot to eat some eggs, so you know what that means, old man time. And that old man scares all the monsters away. But nah, this is Ribbon's idea. She likes when people suffer. So, yeah. And she left our girl behind. Mans. Speaking of our girl, or Bouquet, well, she's been found by that blue guy. And she says that she has a little sister now. And Lukio is so tired of this. Like, this show is siblings issues. The show. But enough about issues. Our boy is listening. No. And he giving her much, man. So it's time. Our boy Lukio has to save the day and prove how we do things around here. It's time to show these posers how we really do haunted houses. By first playing FNAF. And this episode seems like it was supposed to come out in Halloween. Still peak, yeah. So, an actual haunted house is our boys not giving the customers heart attacks and actually letting them have fun and going easy on them and having a concert. Also, I like that Kenjiro and Komali are getting scenes. Like, they're adorable together. Like, grandpa and great great grandpa dynamic. But Bouquet isn't feeling this. She has to go work. And with that, our boy wins. He saved the spirit of Thanksgiving. So it's time for the final battle of this episode. And Hoyo isn't about that life. You want Hoyo to be scared? Huh? Well, you can't scare a dinosaur. Speak for yourself. I can scare a dinosaur. If I tried. Well, try then. I will. No, 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 no. You can't. Just don't. I know you'll get an L. Yeah. And well, Goju Unicorn, our girl Sumino or Haruka gets the finishing blow, and Ribbon just causes more death. And because of that, Yukio has to put that dog down. In her sister's arm, she dies, realizing he was a bad character and she already had lovely things. He was a friend she made along the way. Fire Candle comes and destroys the blue Pegasaur for revenge, and Bouquet was about to shoot her boy, but she sees her most hated enemy's face, and it's the one she cares about the most. The one that brought her the most joy took her sister away, and she doesn't know what to do. Well, this episode took a turn. Well, can't wait for the next episode. Yup. Even though Ribbon was a mid character, she did serve a purpose. I don't know I don't know what her original purpose was, but for now it seems like she's just a wrench to be thrown in between my blue and pink lovers. Man, do you think Toxic Hopper did this? Maybe. So this episode was the debut of Haruka as Sumino. So what do you feel about that? Personally, I liked it. Like she did her acting role well, and you can tell that she was added into some such shots sloppily, but still it works. She's still the she's still a good actress, and her chemistry with everyone else is already good. I mean, she had chemistry with crazier people than the gozyugers who are more normal. So it makes sense that she'll get along with these guys. Yep. Honestly, it's just good to have her back. But the references to Dawn, I mean, only sister were too much, I guess, for some people. But to me, they were funny. But changing whole scenes around that is kind of made. Like, we saw that Ryugi was supposed to be a Frankenstein, but the production team couldn't hold themselves and they made that boy into a Oni just to make a reference to that. Who Haruka used to be Oni's sister. I just hope they don't always do the reference. Like, it was cute the first time, but still, even though, but even though, it's, it's not a problem though. It's just a nitpick. Like, the episode's still good. Just, the references feel shoehorned in. But still, they're funny. The real episode was about Rukio and Bouquet, and women serving her purpose of being a wrench between them. Because of Ribbon's death, now Bouquet doesn't feel the same about Rukio anymore. He killed her sister, so she wants revenge. I think I'm figuring out what Gorilla's ultimate message is. It's about revenge. Like there are so many siblings here. I think this show is about siblinghood, like brotherhood and family, I guess. And it's also about revenge. Just like Gav, which also had siblings, and most of the riders were out for revenge. So yeah, that's some connection between the shows, the superhero times counterparts. Yeah, I always did group those two shows together more because Zets and Godres isn't peak duo, man. I need my two boys back. Godres still going on. Yeah, just saying that Godres was going. really good alongside Gav. But when Gav fell off, Gozyugers was still going good. And it's not like Gav was bad. It was just Gav was making decisions that are making some ideas bad until the end, where most people just weren't feeling the finale. They said it was boring, even though I liked the finale of Gav. So yeah, if Goju can get its act together like I feel like it has with this episode, I think we may have a good finale. A good finale to this whole franchise for the time being. Also, are we gonna talk about Project Red? Not before we get more information. Well, and wait, will we get replaced like when that show comes? Like, we aren't looking the part. We aren't Silver. Oh, you idiot. We're not getting replaced. I mean, this channel is called Blaze Hop. How are they gonna replace me? And by proxy, you all. I mean, they have changed the channel name multiple times, so you're making me more paranoid, my guy. Anyway, so yeah, this episode was good. I like that musicians can go from a funny episode to suddenly being serious. Like, I thought this was gonna be a nothing episode, nothing vulgar, just a back to the basic episode. But nah, what it really was a gun that shot because we're gonna be running the finish line real soon. So the beginning of the end for gozyugers has begun alongside Super Sentai as a whole for now. But till then we still have many episodes to review, like 10 in total. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below and we'll catch you hoppers next time. Bye bye hoppers. Bye bye. Bye bye.